Hello and welcome to the Federal. Today we are talking to Dr. Sanjay Kumar, Professor and Co-Director of Lokniti-CSDS. And we will be talking about the recent findings of the survey done by Lokniti on several electoral issues, including corruption, development, farm protests, and unemployment. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Kumar. Sir, my first question to you is, in the last few years, we have noticed that people do not vote on the basis of crucial issues like price rise, unemployment, but instead choose leadership, foreign policy, Hindutva as the main plank. Is it fair to say, going by your report, that which is suggesting that people are going back to crucial issues that impact them directly?
I think this is not the correct reading of what we have put out in the Hindu newspaper and various other sources. The survey says unemployment is the biggest concern of the people of this country, and they think that this is going to be a big issue in this election, followed by poverty. It does not indicate that people's voting choices will be guided by these twin issues. You are right when you mention in the recent past, we have figured out that even though people have showed concern about unemployment and price rise, but these issues have not shaped their voting choices. We have yet to see whether these twin issues are going to shape people's voting choices for 2024 or not.
So the survey also says that 32% people believe development in India has only been for rich, and 48% are happy with the development, and 15% say that there has been no development. So essentially, 47 people are not happy with the development process. Isn't
Uh,
your
yeah,
survey
there are
contradicting
different. No, there are different reading of this data. If you look at 48% of the people in 2024 in the current survey says that they believe that whatever development has taken place, it has taken place for all the people of this country. This is about perception. Uh, if you club the other figures that no development or development only for the rich, development only for the rich does not mean that people don't say that there has been no development, but overall I think it is not a very negative evaluation of the work done by the government. 48% people think that there has been development for everyone.
So, on the question of corruption, the survey says 55% Indians express the view that corruption has increased during the last 5 years. Do you think issues like electoral bonds, controversy, they have played a role in shaping the view of the people?
It may have shaped the people's view on this issue of corruption, but my own sense is that what has shaped people's views more on this issue is the day-to-day corruption. When people go to the passport office, when people go to get their licenses, and day-to-day affairs, you go to the police station to get your work done, you go to some government offices to get your work done, and you feel that whatever may have been the claims of the BJP government, but I think the people feel that this petty corruption is still there. They have to pay some money, what we call in Hindi Suvidha Sulk, to get your work done. So this is the reflection in the data. I don't think that electoral bond issue, which is not connected with the common man. This is the perception survey conducted among the common people. Common people have nothing to do with the electoral bond. So electoral bond issue, I don't think has shaped people's views on how they see corruption.
So, at a time when a lot of people are talking about decline in religious tolerance, your report suggests that 79% people feel India belongs to people of all religions. So, in
Uh,
that context, do you think Ram
yes,
Temple issue will be a
no,
crucial?
when we talk about increasing intolerance in this country, that doesn't mean that everybody in this country has become intolerant. Even if we see a minimalist rise, and it is more visible, so what happens is that the good things doesn't get reflected, the bad things get reflected. Even 11% people saying that India only belongs to the Hindus is not a good sign. A good sign is that a very large number of people believe that India is a country, it is a multi-religious country, and people of every religion has a right to live in this country.
So, on the question of unemployment, an overwhelming 62% people have said that finding a job has become more difficult. Do you think BJP and ND have misread the ground situation in the country?
Uh, I'm not sure that BJP has misread the ground situation. I think BJP is a well-oiled machinery. Their people are on the ground. They have a very large number of political workers. They get a sense that if you talk to the people on the ground, whether it is in the villages, small town, big cities, people do share their concern about increasing unemployment. When you speak to anyone, do you think finding a job is easier now compared to the past? Even if people are in good job, but they would say finding a job has become difficult, and that is why I'm being cautious. Even if I am in a job, so it is not a reflection of unemployment. It is a reflection of how people see even their current situation. You and me may be in a job, but still, we may say it's a shaky situation. Finding a job is not easy now as it used to be maybe 10 years ago. So this is the perception shared by a large number of people, which includes the daily wage people earner, the middle classes, even among the people IT professionals. I'm just naming some of these sectors. We should not misunderstand this data. Even people working in the IT sector with hefty salaries, a majority of them or a very large number of them also say finding a job is not easy.
True, true. Sir, dynasty politics or nepotism has been a major poll plank of the BJP. So, in that context, when we look at the data, there is not much difference between Congress and BJP in the minds of people. Is the issue of dynasty politics not working for the BJP?
Uh, no, I don't think it is about dynasty. This is not a direct question on dynasty. I think when it comes to dynasty, still Congress is at the receiving end, and BJP hits very hard on Congress and many regional party on the issue of dynasty. What goes in the mind of the people also tend to believe that if you talk about the dynasty in politics, it is much more in the Congress compared to the BJP. Yes, people keep citing that there are leaders in the BJP, son and father, father and daughter in the same political party. But what BJP tend to maintain or tend to offer the argument that there is no guarantee. In BJP, you never know who is going to be the party president. But in regional parties in Congress, you can safely predict who will be heading the party. This is about nepotism, about Bhai Jawan, and this data indicates that there is some change about how people look at BJP after BJP have been having inducted a very large number of people from various other political parties. So about the BJP, there is some image of the BJP. There is some question mark people are raising on the image of the party as such.
So, in my last question, I'll draw your attention to the corruption issue again. Union government has emphasized that ED, CBI, and tax authorities have been acting against corruption. Do you think action by these agencies have not captured the imagination of the people?
I know I don't understand what you say when you say the capture the imagination of the people. We have asked this question in the survey, and a very large number of people believe that the CD, mm, uh, mm, the ED CBI rates are politically motivated, uh, but that there's a divided opinion. Some people also believe that they're doing their job, but I think the tilt is moving in the direction that a very large number of people have started believing that these agencies are being used for political gain. Uh, but still, they also tend to believe, even if these agencies are being used for political gains, but there must be something fishy. That's why these agencies are after some political parties and after some political leader, not after everyone.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.